Alright guys, Liverpool have just beaten Newcastle by a goal to nil. And Liverpool got the job done. That's basically all there is to say. I could end the video right there. It was a game where Jurgen Klopp felt he could rest a few players. He made 5 changes from the game in the week, which I mean was arguably his best starting 11. Give or take Matip or Konate, I think, be similar level. But yeah, Liverpool played well the first half. They were definitely the more dominant side, even without players like Fabinho and Thiago, who you would say are crucial players in the way that Liverpool like to keep control of the game. But their 2 replacements, James Milner and Naby Keita, both had really good games. Milner especially was my man of the match. I thought he was superb. And in the build-up to the goal, it's all about Milner's tackle, brilliant tackle. The fact that there was even a question from the commentator on BT Sports, I think it was Lucy Ward, about is it a foul? It's never a foul in a million years. He's won the ball. Okay, he's, made contact with the player, but he gets the ball first, and he has to make contact with the player. If anything, Bruno Guimaraes is going into Milner as much as Milner's going into Bruno. And Bruno's the one that kicks Milner's foot. So I would argue that if it is a foul, and it isn't, it's probably just as likely to go either way. It'd be ridiculous for the goal to be disallowed from that. And I'm glad, I think it was Rio Ferdinand at half-time said it was nonsense that that should be a foul. But then once it does come to Naby Keita, really composed finish, does really well to sit Dubravka down. And still, he has a swing at it with his left foot once he's past the goalkeeper. But there are still 3 Newcastle players on the line, so he, did well to squeeze it past and score the only goal of the game, the winner. Liverpool, yeah, they had complete control first half. Newcastle didn't really create any problems at all first half. Saint-Maximin, I just felt like he couldn't never get hold of the ball as much as he wanted to. Because if he came deep for it, then he was struggling to get past Milner, Fabinho. Not Fabinho, Henderson. Sorry, Milner and Henderson. And if Newcastle went long to him, then he could never really collect the ball properly because he always had Joel Matip or Gomez or Van Dijk on him. Gomez also had a really good game at right back. When he's played centre back this season, I've always thought, and he has only played there a few times because this season he's sort of had it tough because he's come back and there are 3 centre-backs ahead of him in the pecking order. So his opportunities have been limited at centre-back. But when he's played right-back the past few games, the ones that stand out to me are the game against Watford a few weeks ago. There was one against Norwich before that, Forest in the FA Cup. He has had some really good performances in the right-back position today as well. And it shows that despite what I thought about him, he can, go forward with the ball as well as defend. Obviously, primarily, his best strength is his defensive ability, but his crossing, his dribbling, running forward with the ball, has taken me by surprise as well this season, because he has played right back before for Liverpool, but I never felt he was really as comfortable playing now as he was at centre back. But this season he's been better at full back, I think. Robertson too, great game. Diaz and Jota, the first half I thought they had a good game, but second half it just felt a bit frustrating. They lost the ball a lot of times and were slightly wasteful. Mane also missed a really good chance to make it 2-0 in the second half before getting replaced by Salah. and salary as well. He also had a good opportunity. He what did he? Oh yeah, he played a superb pass to Diaz. Diaz then lays it off back to him. He tries to bend it into the corner, but can't quite get enough on it. And then there was also an opportunity where Diaz plays a long ball over the top, and he manages to like sprint past Matt Target round the outside, but he sort of tries to bring it back onto his left when he should have just gone with his right. But for Newcastle, they had a few shots on goal, but nothing that was like that made you think that he has to score that opportunity. It was just a few, standard saves for Alisson, I think, be fair to say. But yeah, Liverpool got the job done. That's basically it. And Man City v Leeds later today. I'm a Leeds fan for the rest of the day. I hope they can get something out of it. I'm not expecting them to, because Man City are a brilliant side. But you never know. Yeah, that's all I can really think of to say, to be honest. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.